Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another brand new video. And yes, I am Devin-Foxy Remastered. And that's right, I voice Knuckles, Big Knuckles, Ugandan Knuckles, and pretty much other voices like non-Sonic characters and just Sonic characters and all in equal etc. So today, I'm going to be reacting to another video called Sonic's Nap. So before, again, I'm going to react to this video, is remember, please be sure to subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and support the original video. And also, just as in for a fact, if you guys actually definitely take a look on the poll, by the way, the poll I'm going to just explain to everybody right now that I'm just going to say it in a minute, so as of what I'm going to say, if you guys enjoyed the last video, then hope you guys enjoyed it. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And just as in for a fact, I'm just going to say it right now on the poll exactly. I did explain from there. So, the poll said, by the way, that I'm just going to read out anyway for anybody who I'm talking about. The poll, exactly what I'm mentioning here. So, it says, by the way, right here that I made on the post exactly, that was like 5 days ago. I said, so after that Final Phrase 3 was over, which means the Sonic characters and non-Sonic characters were finishing. And here is the poll, is what would you guys want to pick? Next is only to pick one on the poll. And what would you guys want to pick is down on the poll. And yes, it will take a long time to have it in once the poll is done. And then it will be said. So anyways, go ahead and pick only on this poll. So this says on the poll right here, these two options that anybody can select right here on these options is right here on the first one says, would you guys want to pick Knuckles' Season 4 soon? Which means when I'm referring to soon, it means it'll be coming up soon or maybe later soon, which actually means it takes time and vulnerable time just to have the fourth season being released. But the only thing I can't have it released is because due to the storage, exactly, of course, since it takes pretty much a long time to have episodes up, and it takes a long time to like get things started and just like have things set up to go, which that's the point exactly for what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's exactly why I can't probably be doing so. But like I said, I can still do parody videos with the characters without the plush characters. But the problem is, it just takes time to have videos up at some point, just to have them released or just do whatever and yada yada yada, because that's pretty much the point already. And then, as in for that choice, if anybody does kind of refer to the fourth season, that would be my favorite character season. That would be season 4, Knuckles' season. Then yes, I am definitely having it ready for season 4 to be released, or have it pretty much likely to get it started, and pretty much its episodes, which by the way, I might have that soon to be ready and have it possible to be ready, which like I said, I probably am saying again, when the season just gets released, and it'll probably much likely to be released. So it only has to be on the poll only exactly of explaining why most people want season 4, or maybe something pretty much something spooky or something scary or whatever. But like I said, it comes to two choices for anybody to select, but there isn't a third. That only just has two polls to do anyway, just for exactly. So if you guys want season 4, then yes, it'll be my boy's season, or should I say Knuckles' season. That is my favorite, by the way. So that's pretty much what I want to point out. And if anybody actually ever does decide to pick season 4, then that'll be pretty awesome. But if not, that's fine. That's appreciated. Like, that's fine anyway, but whatever. I mean, that's fine either way it is, so it's fine, I guess. So here's the next one. I'll also say on the next one down below, since it'll probably be from the second. So the second says, would you guys want to pick another horror killer movie soon? It only might be relating to a similar character that was working for Sonic.exe. By the way, when I say he's working with Sonic.exe, it only means that two characters were pretty much likely behind the whole thing exactly, was just sabotaging Sonic and the others exactly the whole time of it. So that's pretty much what also happened. Which, by the way, it did took some time to get on with, but there probably will be another instant remake exactly that it's only going to just inspire Freddy Krueger only for him to show up to be a rival to go after Sonic and the others. Which, by the way, there probably would be a remake for Freddy Krueger to come back again, at least to return. Which, by the way, there is a return for him to show up exactly at some point when he gets back, but there probably will be some pointers exactly if that's only necessarily. But that's only I can just point out. And also, in fact, by the way, there probably would be another instant return from Sonic.exe to pretty much have something very cooking up exactly to pretty much have some plans to go after Sonic and the others. Even though that he does have two hidden characters exactly that only relates Tails exactly. Like there's two in counterparts that is an EXE and one is something a little bit more different. That pretty much likely is remain to be a bit of a hidden character exactly that most characters don't know about. Exactly, that only refers to my characters that some don't know about. That's just the point. So, if you guys probably understand what I'm saying, then there you go. And as in for the timestamp, you can skip whenever this video starts to play. That feels fine anyway to do that, but if any of you want to do that, that'll be fine. But if you don't want to, that's okay. So, I'm just explaining to everybody about the poll exactly for what's going on with the poll, exactly that why some of you guys want to vote on the poll wisely. So remember, A is Knuckles' season. That'll be known as number 4. B is pretty much another horror killer movie. Like remember, Freddy Krueger will only come back instantly. That he might only come back as only to do a remake. To see if it doesn't look terrible exactly, to see how with the whole movements that I'm trying to do anyway. Which, by the way, it probably takes time to have it up anyway, but we'll see. But if any of you guys want Freddy Krueger to still be there, that's fine, but whatever. But, there probably will be a time when another horror killer might show up exactly that isn't Freddy Krueger, but I'm not going to just guess any character that does or doesn't show up anyway. So, that's just it. And I'm just giving you guys only a tip exactly for what I'm talking about. If any of you guys do want to pick two of these options, that's fine by me, just to select which poll you probably would rather want to see and select exactly. But just remember, here's the few things I might say exactly that probably would take the time exactly whenever the poll's done is A, Knuckles' season might only get passed if I have the plush characters with me. By actually having them exactly to do like an announcement that Knuckles and Sonic might be appearing on the beginning of like when season 4 is out, exactly for whenever it's ready in the beginning. And of course, like daily originally, I might have to come up with some interesting, unique episode names I might come up with anyway. Like I might have to stick with season 1, season 2, and 3 topics a little bit if some weren't actually close to being added. But I might actually consider retaking them to be in the 4th season or something. But like I said, it just takes time to have it around, but I think it'll probably be important on my character, Knuckles, to have a season for at least to have a season 4, which will probably be very good, which it'll stay to the same story with Sonic and the others, it'll stay to the same story, but it only just reflects to the character only that gets a season anyway, so that's just it. So without further ado, folks, it's time like always. We're just going to get this video started and get this completely out the way in the window just to react to this video. So again, feel free to skip anytime or don't feel free to skip anyway, but let's just get to the point. Let's react to this called Sonic's Nap. Anyway, begin the reaction video. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's start. And don't forget to subscribe to the Wajo Person. Thank you. That's just it. So thank you and enjoy the video. Definitely this guy, by the way. That is Sonic Wrecker 55. Right here below exactly is subscribe to Sonic Wrecker 55. Subscribe to the guy, and that'll be awesome. So continue.
After that chili dog competition, I need a rest for my stomach. Okay, I
probably would
turn my fan on. Since it lets a nice breeze in, and that's cool. Do you guys get it? Cause like I'm a cool hedgehog and the fan is cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys get it. Yep, you guys get it. Yep, you guys get it.
Good joke.
Oh.
Bruh.
I just gotta stay in nice and tight. And now I'm going to go to sleep.
Also, by the way, before anyone starts asking exactly what the pretty much the bed exactly is, that, oh my god, I really cannot believe I'm the only one gonna ask this question exactly, is that, bruh. I have to say, I literally have a Mario bed just like him exactly, but mine exactly is a bit different. It kind of refers to like Mario Kart exactly, that has like a few good looks on it exactly when it was on the front, and then like all the items and stuff, and then of course I have like a Mario and a Luigi pillow exactly, just have like two pillows exactly that actually just has like a face exactly, that only just has like different colors of what it looks like exactly, which by the way I still respect it anyway, which I think it's a cool bed anyway to begin with, so hey, I can't blame it, and I think it was pretty an alright bed, so let's continue the video still. Let's go. He just falls asleep anyway. Still interesting pillow. Wait, what?
Oh my god! No! Oh my god! Just shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Damn.
Stupid alarm clock.
Damn, at least I probably wouldn't do that exactly. I probably would have it in mute anyway. And also, yeah, if anyone ever tries to disturb Sonic's nap, I probably wouldn't be going on at it, so nah. I mean, someone else would have done that anyway.
And that, kids, is how you get rid of a stupid annoying alarm clock.
Actually, no, that's not how you do that, Sonic. You only just have to mute the phone, that's just it. Like, if an alarm clock actually starts keep on pissing you, man, just turn the phone sound out. Exactly. It's not that hard to do with a phone. It's just mute it. Like, just mute the phone of the sound, and then it start won't ringing in your hedgehog ears. That's it.
And now I'm going back to my nap now.
It's just simple as that.
That's better. No disturbance.
Oh my god, the sound effect I will make, that was funny. The sound effect was funny. Oh man, why even add the sound effect for? Oh man, Tails just came right in the only time he showed up. Jeez, Tails just showed up out of nowhere.
Woo! Sonic, you had no idea on how long I did at a cream.
What?
Why? Sonic, what are you doing? Sonic, what are you doing? Sonic, what are you doing?
Ew.
Ah!
Damn! Oh boy, Sonic really wants that nap, but he still wants that nap. Oh, the irony, man. It's just irony. When it only comes to that irony, I'm laughing my butt off when that joke was funny as AF, so. Irony, man. Just irony. But still poor Tails, though. But irony is irony.
Sonic, what are you doing? Sonic, what are you doing? Ah! Ow! Let me get my beauty sleep, Tails! Jesus! I can't believe that Tails actually made my bed all smelly! And it's all because he farted!
Bruh.
Just gotta listen reason, like, just a little bit of it there, and a little bit of it here, and oh my god. And I'm just gonna go back to my bed once again.
Oh no, please don't tell me something's gonna happen. Oh my god, it has to be Cream the Rabbit. What else is gonna go wrong again? Like, I swear, dude. Like, I literally swear to God, man, that I hope this is gonna get really something from Sonic. Which, I don't know why, but it better be good, because Sonic wants his beauty sleep, darn it. He just wants his sleep. Can you just not understand that?
What?
Hey there, Mr. Sonic. I didn't know that you slept in the afternoon.
Oh my god. I didn't know you sleep in the afternoon. What? No, seriously, that's funny. Like, I think that was funny just to be ironic again. It's just that I did not know you slept in the afternoon. I mean, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, does anybody literally sleep in the afternoon? I mean, some people could, and some people probably can or probably won't just sleep in the afternoon, but damn. I'll just take from cream. It's just that. Wow. Really?
Ow! What was that for?
You're
Bruh.
ruining my beauty sleep, Cream! I'm sorry if you all had to see that. I'm so sorry.
Exactly. I mean, I probably would have to say I'm on both sides here, but I don't probably just say it's like, oh, cream just gets thrown out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, different respect is that, yeah, never do that. Just never do that. Just say it's like, can I please just go to sleep? And then they start probably going walking back to their day. So, Sonic, you could have had a different time, man, besides throwing cream. It's just that, come on. That's ridiculous. So yeah, I knew you said sorry, but I'll still take that as apology for that. I'll still agree to that. So never do that, man. Never do
If I
that.
had to do that. But a man needs his beauty sleep, and it cannot be caused by a young kid or a young girl. And I don't want them to ruin it. So now I'm going back to my nap now. And hopefully I won't be interrupted once again. I'm going back to my nap.
What? What the hell?
What the?
What? What happened?
It's just probably just the wind or something like that. Probably because of my fan. Yeah, it must
Actually, it wasn't the fan, Sonic. It was someone else who made the noise. Like, couldn't you just not see what happened?
be my fan. I can sleep without my duvet.
Okay. Of course it was.
That was so hard there. Hello, sweetie.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Ugh. It's so uncomfortable in there. Ugh.
Oh my god, this ought to be the hilarious thing ever. Or I'm just saying this is close not to being batshit crazy here. Like, what? Like, how did Classic Amy ever got out from the bed? Which I think it still is Classic Amy, so pretty much. And then what the hell was Shadow doing? What was that? How did two of them got in this bed the whole time? Like, how?
Oh my darling. We shall stay in a tropical island for the rest of our lives. And now we shall join a smoochy smooch.
What? Oh my god, Sonic. Why are you doing this to yourself, man? You're literally just doing it for no reason until you start waking up. And then you might as well explain why they both appear to be on your bed for.
What's up, Faker?
Sonic, my darling, I cannot believe that you actually kissed me. That was so beautiful. I'll keep that memory for the rest of my life.
Why are you two sleeping in my bed?
Oh, hilarious video, bruh. awesome video I've ever seen. And also, why is my boy Knuckles in this bed too?
Why are you two sleep in my bed? Yeah, I'm sorry, Sonic, but don't you mean us free? God, how stupid are you?
That's one way for him to faint. That's one way to make Sonic faint on the floor is that. Like, couldn't there anybody else be in that bed? Seriously? Now it was 2, and then it's 3. Mad freaking respect. Great video.
Ow! Now that was just simply weird. Knuckles, may I ask, what the hell are you doing here?
Yay, you were invited to our party.
Well, I just came here for my $200.
Monopoly
Sonic.
money.
But that's my money. Not anymore.
But it's my money! Bruh, who asked? Like, Knuckles took the money fair and square, so he literally had the Monopoly money. What are you talking about? He's gotten $2 of it, and then you still want to go ahead and say, like, it's my money! No, it's not!
Thanks, Sonic. But that's my money. Not anymore. I hate all of you. Oh, cheer up, Sonic. You know what? You can have your $200 back, even though this is just Monopoly money. Here you go, Sonic. Catch. Ow. Okay, how can you say ow with that? It was just paper. Well, I have nothing else to make him happy of. I simply don't know what to make him happy of. I don't know. It's his own fault, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. He's stupid. Guys, why wasn't I invited? Nobody likes you, Tails. Nah, shut up. Wow.
Damn. Ouch. Of course I didn't see that for a moment since I had to mute the phone for again, since I probably had to mute it, so let me look back what it said back here. Hold on, let me just see what it said. Okay, Knuckles was just there, and Tails, how did you show up again? Weren't you just thrown out the window like a few minutes ago? Like, you were literally in this time stamp for 6 minutes. Like, you showed up in 6 minutes. Like, how did you just get thrown out the window when you came right back in here for no reason? I don't know. I really say I don't know.
Why wasn't I invited? Nobody likes you, Tails. Nah, shut up. Wow.
The reference again was funny. I'll admit the reference was funny. Bruh, reference is a reference by saying it's like, shut up. Man, I give Knuckles 10 out of 10 for that respect of that interesting meme, or maybe of an interesting reference. I give him a 10 out of 10 for that reference.
Nobody likes you, Tails. Nah, shut up. Wow. Ow.
Holy God. Ask Dr. Stupid. Luigi.
Hello everyone, it's Emmy, Luigi, aka Dr. Stupid. Now what you all saw there and you guys are like a little bit confused, so I'll explain like what just happened. So you see, if you guys are wondering why Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, and Amy were like sleeping in Sonic's bed and why Cream was stalking Sonic, well you see, all of them were having a slumber party. I don't know why though. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, they were having a slumber party. I forgot they all were doing that. Okay. Well, at least Luigi was being honest on that question. At least he was being honest.
They were doing Sonic's bed. But yeah, this pretty much happened. They were pretty stupid for that.
Okay.
And yeah, that red mole stealing Sonic's money. I personally don't know what just happened there. But yeah. See more. Ask Dr. Stupid.
Hey, Dr. Stupid!
Oh crap! Here comes the red mole.
I'm not a mole!
Oh, mamma mia!
What?
Ow!
Damn!
Ah, you hit you freak, you
I'm
red
going
ball!
to get you. Yeah.
Ow!
That's what you get, loser. They call me Knuckles. Awesome, hardcore Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't.
Oh my god, this was funny. No, really, that was actually a pretty funny video. Like, I didn't expect Knuckles came in back in here exactly for this quest, and when he just showed up out of nowhere and Luigi just got freaking ran for something, but ouch. Like, ouch. So, anyways, before I kind of wrap this all up exactly, is that no worries, I had to mute the phone, so don't worry about it, which I probably still did anyways in this one, so no worries about that. Just don't worry about it. So, without further ado, it's time I just wrap this video up anyway. And if I were you guys right now in the beginning, I just said the question about like, oh, I just explained about the poll exactly about like two things I explained on the poll exactly was just Knuckles a season, and then pretty much an instantly another horror killer movie that actually might refer that Freddy Krueger might come back. That A, he might come back in a remake, and two, Sonic.exe might cook up something a little bit more different then Sonic and the others probably won't understand or probably won't know what might happen, which, of course, they did got encountered by Season 3, which, of course, that Sonic and Shadow were encountered by Sonic.exe in Season 3, which I think they were both of them anyway. One was, like, the original, and one was, like, pretty much like a remastered version of themselves. So that's probably what happened. That Sonic.exe might come back in a different loophole exactly. That might come on back. So I don't know what to expect when it returns or something, but it just might come back into a different way or something like that. So there you go. And as in for pretty much for anybody else, exactly for like pretty much wanting to like go ahead and just like vote on the poll exactly I just made. Think again, it's pretty important to go onto the poll. So if you guys actually want to go into the poll on my second channel, then it probably would help a lot exactly. And that would actually be amazing to do that. So please again go to the poll exactly. And that, by the way, would probably help things pretty big good and help pretty much like with the best of it. So if you guys want those two polls to be in, then let me know down in the comments below. Only on the poll, only just to say that on the poll. So that's just the choice that I want people to go ahead and just say exactly is that would you guys prefer Knuckles this season or would you guys prefer the horror killers again? Just like pretty much one horror killer that comes back exactly that might be a movie again just on the second channel, but that's just what I want to talk about. That's just what I want to explain here and there. So there you go. And thank you guys again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And for much more questions and yet beyond the next video. And like always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. And the question, by the way, with this video was funny as heck. So it kind of was funny. And the only thing why I think it was funny was because the fact that Tails just got thrown out the freaking window unexpectedly. And also, as if what Sonic was throwing cream at the door is that, yeah, Sonic, you could have not done that, man. You could have seriously not done that. But I mean, you could have not done that. You could have like told Cream by saying, "Is like, nah, I'm sleeping. Just, I'll maybe talk to you later on this, on whenever I can get back with you." Like, that's when you could just said that. But unfortunately, Sonic just had the time just to go ahead and just not do that. So pretty much. And also, I did not expect it pretty much like three people to be on Sonic's bed, which I'm like, damn. Like, there's no way that actually happened, and for some reason for that to happen, so yeah. I just didn't expect that to happen, unfortunately, so that's just what I want to say right now. So without further ado, I want to say again, like always, is that I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And likewise and always, that I'll be sure to see you guys again next time. And don't worry about like the screen, by the way. It kind of froze for something and then it just like come back anyway. But don't worry about that. So just don't worry about that. It sometimes may or won't occur to happen with it, but I don't know. So without further ado, it was kind of pretty funny when like three characters appeared in Sonic's bed for unexpectedly no reason, and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, WTF for the moment for a little bit. I'm like, what? What's going on his bed? Yeah, pretty funny. Very funny. And also, the reference to Knuckles, I give it a little bit of respect and total respect of a hilarious thing he said right there, where it seems like, nobody likes you, Tails. And, shut up. Like, of course, Knuckles would have done that anyway, so oof. Poor Tails, though, but I still like Knuckles regardlessly, even if it was or wasn't funny to begin with. But hey, it was just a pretty much a reference. That was supposed to be a reference. So there you go. So anyways, it's time I just wrap this video up and it's time I get going anyway. But just remember, wisely and carefully, is just go onto the poll and vote for what you guys want to suggest, either from A or B, just to pick which ones you guys prefer to pick the most. Which, if you guys do feel like feeling to pick it, then feel free to pick it at any time, which that's fine either way. But, we'll see. And we'll see from there and there. We'll just see what happens, and that's fine. But if anyone hasn't picked the poll yet, that's fine. But just take your time and just take time anyways. Even if it will probably be voted or won't be voted, that's fine. It'll still be up there until it's pretty much picked. So that's pretty much how that works. And that's all I'm saying again is there you go. And also one funny question in the moment when Knuckles just threw the $2 at Sonic's head is like, how does that hurt? It's literally made of paper. Like, how does that hurt you? It's made of paper. Like, do you not know what paper and not paper is? Which I know is an ironic joke anyway, but I still give or don't take anyway on this. But come on, how does it hurt you? It doesn't literally do nothing. Like, really, $2 a Monopoly money, really. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna get going. I'm just about to sign out here and there, so thank you, and see you next time. Sign out, peace out, and see you next time. Later and goodbye. See you next time, everyone, and signing right out. And I did not expect a Luigi to appear in the end, but okay, fair enough. So, see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later.